welcome back. So we still have a good amount of cloud cover across the region, but if you look very closely, we are seeing a few peaks of sun out there. Temperatures into the mid to upper 50s today. We kept mainly cloudy skies through the day with some scattered rain showers. Most of the moisture, though, is moving off to the east right now. Still have that shower south of Scottsbluff, but looks like we're going to begin a nice drying pattern. 55 in Scottsbluff right now, dew point at 48, and the humidity at 77%. The wind up there, though, around 17 miles per hour, but it has flipped around to more of a south-southeasterly direction, so it'll start to warm up because of that, too. We're going to keep that southerly wind over the next about 12 to 24 hours. Now, here's a look at the temperatures. We're into the upper 40s to near 50 as you make your way east and south of the Scottsbluff area. 55 still at Chadron, and warmer as you make your way into southeastern Wyoming with mid to upper 50s, maybe even some 60s out in that direction. But most of us have flipped around to a south-southeasterly wind, 15 to 20 miles per hour in most places. So a little breezy, maybe some gusts closer to 30 miles per hour. We do have that high wind warning in effect for the higher elevations between Cheyenne and Laramie. That goes into effect at 3 a.m. tomorrow and will last until 3 p.m. So typical wind out in that direction. Watch out if you're traveling. But other than that, we do have mainly cloudy skies with one shower. There it is, just off to the south of Scottsbluff. Maybe some scattered showers into the eastern panhandle, but that should be the end of the moisture across the region. So we do have this low pressure system continuing to work off to the north and to the east. A little bit of a southerly flow from it, but the main weather maker will be this cold front. It flips around by tomorrow to a northwesterly wind, which is a very mild and dry flow for us. So let's take a look at the skycast. We're going to keep the clouds over the next few hours, but we should clear out as soon as the early overnight. Temperatures falling back into the upper 40s. Now, that front has made its way through by tomorrow morning. There's your wind almost straight from a westerly direction. By tomorrow afternoon, a little bit more northwest, but that is a dry flow anyway. Notice we barely have a cloud in the sky once again, and temperatures are back up there into the mid to upper 70s across the region. Now, as we go through the overnight Friday into Saturday, low to mid 40s, and then going through the afternoon on Saturday, back up to the upper 70s to near 80 as we keep that westerly wind, and we do stay dry. So here's what it looks like on the wide maps. There's the low, there's the northwesterly wind. High pressure is going to be in charge of our forecast, eventually giving us more of a southerly wind as we go through the end of the weekend and to start next week. We will really start to warm up. And here's the temperature outlook. This is from September 28th to October 2nd, and it looks like we do have that 60 to 80% chance of being above average. Average highs this time of year probably going to fall to around the mid 70s, maybe some lower 70s by next week. No more 80s and 90s, but anything that's above the low to mid 70s is going to show up on this map as above average, and that's what we expect. Also, we think we're going to be kind of dry, maybe a scattered shower here or there. The driest weather is going to be in the north, is going to be in the Midwest as we go through the first week of October, but the moisture is going to be over the Rocky Mountain states. Maybe we tap into that into the second week of October. So dry and sunny, that is going to be the story as we go through the next week, and it does warm up. Near 80, a little windy with those westerly winds tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, sunny through Sunday. A cool day, a high of 74, and then back to near 80 on Monday and Tuesday, and then back into the mid-80s, sunny to mostly sunny skies Wednesday and Thursday. Angel?
Thanks, Justin. Life can be short and our bucket list can be long. Even in our later years, you can't rule out living out some of your most memorable moments. We have a story of a marriage of more than 50 years that recently reached new heights.
As a new day begins, it's another chapter of Delbert Keith's love story.
I didn't marry till I was 34.
Each with the light of his life.
You gotta laugh.
Carolyn.
If you don't laugh at life, you gotta be
So I
fair.
always try to laugh when he tells the jokes.
Married for more than half a century, best friends, and a lifetime of adventure.
Yeah, right.
Together, reaching new heights.
I'm gonna be on the news.
Yeah?
Oh, gosh.
But Delbert and Carolyn didn't come here to smile for our camera.
Well, I've always wanted to go up.
How many go up at a time?
Yeah, we'll get
Like 5 or 6.
We ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, huh?
Well, maybe.